Hello, everyone. Nancy Forrester here, CEO of NEFTI, the National EFT Training Institute. And I have the pleasure tonight of introducing you to a couple of women that I think an enormous amount of, and they've got a brand new program that they're offering the world that I'm pretty excited about. So welcome to Sue Simmons and Debbie Clayton. Thanks for being here. So let me tell you a little bit about each of these women. Debbie had previous careers as a project manager and a facilitator in environmental policy. And then life changed. She had her 2 kids and ended up struggling with postpartum issues. She found, as part of her healing, she found energy healing and specifically EFT. And her whole life changed as a result of taking part in NEFTI's professional training, the harness program. Since graduating, she's focused her private practice on helping other moms with the challenges of modern parenting. She now partners with Sue to help women who are struggling to achieve their goals, to release the blocks that are keeping them stuck. She considers herself a loving warrior and is passionate about creating a movement of strong and aware women who live in powerful joy. Sue is the mom of 2 teenagers, and one of them was diagnosed several years ago with ASD. And through the process of finding support for her son, she struggled with guilt and shame and anxiety, and she discovered the hard way why women need to care for themselves in order to live powerfully, both for their own sakes, but also for the sake of their family. Sue's now a certified professional coach and an ASD parent coach. She's about to complete the Harness Professional Program with NEFTI, and she's since partnered with Deb in creating Simmons and Clayton Coaching. Her harness program certification has really changed her outlook on how we can face life's challenges and how she approaches her whole coaching practice. And that's part of what she brings into her partnership with Debbie. They are here with me today to tell us a little bit about their upcoming online group program, which is called Tapping Into Your Loving Warrior. So, Deb, maybe could you start and just tell us a bit about how the 2 of you came together as a team?
Absolutely. When Sue and I got talking about our goals and our intentions with our coaching practice, we realized that we are exactly in alignment with wanting to create this women-centered, focused movement of power and joy, and we wanted to create that community. So we just absolutely jumped in together and decided that we would be that community for each other as we created a larger community for other women.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. And so what is Simmons Clayton Coaching all about, Sue?
Well, as Deb mentioned, we had each had our own very significant struggles, and that's really was how we became so connected. We realized that we looked outside of ourselves for solutions and kept on sort of beating our heads against the wall until we realized that we had to change our inner games in order to change our outer games. And so our focus is giving women the tools and support to recognize and shift their limiting beliefs, the things that are keeping them stuck, so they can really get out of their own way and start achieving their goals and living with passion and joy.
Exactly. And, you know, I love what you're doing from a professional point of view, but I also resonate so personally because, 25 years ago when I had my son, in hindsight, I had a pretty serious case of postpartum depression, and it was undiagnosed. It wasn't something that you talked about. And boy, I could have used your program back then to have a place where I could be in community with other women who would have held me through that experience. So
it's a very lonely journey, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, and mothers have such expectations that we put on ourselves and such pressure that we put on ourselves. And so to be held in a community is of enormous value. Mm-hmm. So there's an online program, I believe it is, the Loving Warrior Basic Training. What is it?
It is 4 weeks together in a community of like-minded women, all trying to achieve a goal where you can access our experience in our EFT as well as our other coaching tools to move forward towards those goals, get rid of the blocks that are in their way. So it's 4 weeks, 1 hour calls per week with homework assignments between, and it's this successive deeper learning in each of the 4 weeks. So in 4 weeks, you get enough time with us that you can start developing some really great, positive, and joyful habits. And our goal is absolutely to help women get out of their own way and reach their goals. And there's a private Facebook group as well in order to celebrate with each other and address any challenges that come up, and just be a tribe, all moving forward together.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And I just want to emphasize that this is the very best gift that a mother can give, not just to herself, but boy, does it make a difference when a woman finds the stuff inside that's holding her back from being all she can be, and she really finds a way to deal with that. The children benefit enormously. So it's a good thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So how do they find out more about this? Sue, where do they go to learn more?
Okay, well, if you are interested in Loving Warrior basic training, you can visit our website, which is SimmonsClaytonCoaching.com. And there you will be able to arrange a Loving Warrior discovery session. And just because we haven't mentioned it yet, a Loving Warrior is a woman who lives with grit, passion, and joy. So we have a real vision of what we want to bring to the women that join us. So visiting SimmonsClaytonCoaching.com to arrange a Loving Warrior discovery session, or by emailing either one of us, and our email addresses are on the website.
That's beautiful. That's great. And there's, two beautiful examples of women who are walking the walk and really living life as loving warriors themselves. So best wishes with the program. I know it will be a fabulous transformation with everyone who's involved. Thank you for being here tonight. It's great to see you taking these steps in the world.
Thank you.
And anyone who's listening, if you're interested in professional training in EFT with the National EFT Training Organization, our website is www.nefti.com and EFTTI.com. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, everybody who's watching. Take care for now. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.